I remember, kind of that last question, is this what you want to do? And us signing the papers and spending one night with Isabel, and then the next morning, David and Linda came and we placed her with David and Linda, and they took her out of the hospital. When Cindy and I first found out that she was pregnant, the overwhelming feeling was, who's going to take care of this baby? Are we going to do it? Not having any way to necessarily raise a child at that point in our lives, and being 16 years old, not really having any thoughts of being a parent, but being faced with the decision to bring a child into the world. At some point during our research, the idea of open adoption came up, and that was really what I think opened the door for us to consider it. When you give birth to a child and you just see how beautiful and amazing they are, it kind of open your eyes to what you're capable of, right? Like at 16, you know what you're capable of. You're trying to figure yourself out. And so it was an impetus for me to be a better young man, to try and do something with my life. It got me focused on college. It got me focused on just wanting to be, as good as I could for her. I told myself after I placed Belle in adoption, I guess it was kind of a secret promise to myself, that if I would ever be a dad again, I would be really prepared. Like, I didn't forego this opportunity to then, rush into it again later. And so I found the perfect woman. We decided to get married, and I have a daughter now who's 2 years old, and she's the light of my life, and I'm expecting my son, Micah, is going to be born in August.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
When we decided to get married in 2013, I asked Lane, my wife, if Belle could be a part of our wedding, and she said yes. So Belle was a bridesmaid. I try to call her at least once a month and check in on her. Every time I talk to her, I'm just, I hang up the phone with just a full chest. I'm just so proud of her and what she's done. She's 17 going on 40, and just amazing.
But Asheville is like, UNC Asheville is like 4,000 kids. Like, I don't want to be a responsible.
I would describe our relationship kind of like a big brother. I'm not dad, and that's okay. I don't get to make those choices, and I had to be willing to give that up. But at the end of the day, you're doing it for the betterment of your child. But she knows I love her, and she tells me she loves me, and I didn't ask for anything else. It's not easy to place a child and to decide that you're going to let another man be the father figure in their life. But in the long term, if I could say something to birth fathers, I'd say be brave. Be willing to be a part of your child's life, even though it's not easy. The whole reason that I'd hope that you would go into adoption would be because it's an act, it's a selfless act to try and do what's best for your child.